Hey everybody, Cursey is here, and welcome back to some Throne of Lies. But really quick, I am not alone today. I am here with 2%Skimm, who is a YouTuber with 100,000 subscribers. He plays social deduction games much like Throne of Lies, Town of Salem, Mindnight, DIREWOLF. He's really great. He does, and he's actually a lot better at scum reading than I am in these kinds of games. But I do have more hours than him in this game, so I was kind of helping out with like my thought process on everything. But anyways, there's going to be a link to his channel in the description below. Please check him out. Subscribe to 2%Skimm. He is amazing. And thank you guys for watching.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another gameplay video for Throne of Lies. Today, though, I am not alone. I am being joined by a professional. I would call them a professional. Please welcome to the channel, Curseus. Curseus, say hello.
Hello, everybody.
So Curseus is a far better Throne of Lies player than I am. So I hope we can learn something from you today, Curseus, and that you can share some of your knowledges and teach us how to not be a noob. Because I find that although I have a few hours on this game, I'm never caught up with what the meta is and stuff like that. So this is certainly a game where the meta changes a lot too, I would say. Yeah,
it changes a lot, like especially when like when something like Mystic gets a little out of hand, like the dev just has to change them.
Yeah, although that I would argue that it's also a good thing that it's being changed, it's being updated and kind of watched out for. But it's definitely different in that way from games like Town of Salem, and Mindnight, which are basically the same game for months and months and months at a time, with no real big meta changes. Or if they are changing, they change like slowly.
Yeah. Anyways, oh, by the way, while the game is loading, if you click on the upper left where your portrait normally is, you can see your class.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's a bug that's existed for a long time.
I did not know that. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Cool.
So let's see. Rinky Dink Valtruvian is the king.
All right, that's a good name. It's a good name. There's a merc claim. So I was just watching your mercenary video. And you said that you often would claim as a neutral benign in this game, day one. Now, why is that?
Normally, you should, like, neutral benigns should claim, or they're kind of suspicious. Like, except for mercenary. Mercenary can kind of be in the way of evil, and therefore you don't want to kind of claim, and evil would probably kill you just because. Because mercenary can stop evil, like, stop mastermind from converting, stop cult leader from converting, stop cult leader from attacking. It can do a lot.
I see.
So mercenary is kind of in the way. Now, there was no alchemist day 1 claim, so any alchemist day 2 claim is okay, but any alchemist claim after day 2 here is generally suspicious, just because, like, why wouldn't you have claimed out after this point?
Now, I see a day 1 hunter claim. That's not something that I've seen a lot of. Is that pretty standard right now?
Day 1 hunters, yeah, no, the hunters shouldn't probably claim out.
Yeah, I didn't think that was normal.
Yeah, hunters should stay silent day 1 and just try to let evils run into him. At least in my opinion.
There is a day 2 alchemist claim right there.
Yep, they're okay.
Since no dead, we should probably do a Reaper check. Sounds reasonable.
Yeah. Yeah, Reaper check is good.
It's been a while, actually, since I've seen a Reaper check. I feel like the neutral killings in this game are still pretty weak, although I do think they win more than they do in Town of Salem. Do you play TOS or anything like that?
Yeah, I play a little bit of TOS here and there. I like to play all any just because.
Oh, the chaos. You're a chaoser. Yeah. I see.
Yeah, I like to do all any, but I do play a little bit of ranked. But I understand the meta in Town of Salem, how to vote read and like how to track the random towns and all that.
In this one you don't really get random town, kind of
this mode, I actually consider this mode to be pretty much the equivalent of all any in Town of Salem. Except for the fact that there's the king, the prince, and 3 evils.
Yeah, I mean you have a little bit of information to start with, but
right, but not a lot, yeah.
Not a lot.
And like the one thing I found that generally speaking, like vote reading is impossible in this game for about 4 or 5 days. Because BD and the neutrals have such an overwhelming majority early that it doesn't matter who you vote for, everybody's going to sheep vote right onto him.
Yeah, it does kind of seem like there's more of that goes on early on, for sure.
Right. So, but after about 3 or 4 dead BDs, then you can kind of start to vote read and see who's voting what and why.
Because the balance of power is a bit closer.
Yeah, once the balance of power is a little bit closer, then you're getting there.
Okay, that was a little bit of a later post to the will.
Court wizard that only empowered. A lot of abstains there. 2 executions from 13 and 8.
Yeah, there was some harder pushing going on there for sure. Man, this is a little buggy right here today. I don't know if you're having some visual bugs as well, but
sometimes. I didn't really notice anything on my end yet.
Okay. Who was that alchemist claim? I'm looking back. 13 claimed alchemy.
Yeah, 10 and 13. 10 is Merc, 13 claims out.
Yeah.
So they say. But generally,
so they say.
Generally, I like as Prince or the others, I like to look for scum in the neutral claim space. Mostly because a lot of the time they will claim to be alchemist or mercenary for some reason. Like, I don't know, but it's just generally that's where I find it a lot. In fact, actually, I kind of find
mercenary dead.
Yeah, mercenary, he's dead. I generally find that tracking the neutrals is actually the best way to track scum. So once you have confirmed neutral, once you find confirmed neutrals, then you know where the rest of the claim space sits. For the most part.
That's definitely different than Town of Salem. Way different than Town of Salem. So Princess found 7 as KO. They're pushed up. I really like the Princess results, actually. I feel like it would be an easy way to kind of change other games to more match that. Like how there's instead of having your consig or investigator or mayor, you have you're either social or you're whatever. I really like how the Princess works in this game.
Noble
showed up as KO.
Yeah, I don't believe that for 1 minute.
That feels a little weird.
Oh, it could be full. Oh, yeah, he's right. 6 is right.
Okay, so 6 claiming what they are now here, and saying that
6 says he's knight.
They're gonna jail and X them. Is what it says.
That's Prince. Okay, so he's Prince.
Yeah, they're saying I'm Prince. I will kill him. So they're pushing for the pardon there. There were still people who execute, and I feel like executions here would be potentially suspicious.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I would read this in a Town of Salem game. Is those that voted for X after everybody else was saying pardon this are potentially suspicious. So.
Framed full is killer, yeah. Yeah, when somebody's framed, they show. Yeah, when someone's framed, they show up as killer or offensive to somebody, and they show up as evil to a sheriff or paladin.
I see.
8 says they is the paladin.
Yeah, which would mean that paladin. Four says, I didn't get why we were letting him jump, but I'm unsure the answer to this question. Can they still jump if they're jailed?
No. Possessor
I would imagine
cannot jump.
not. It would be a roadblock.
Yeah, that's a roadblock.
Okay, I'm a little confused. I'll have to ask some questions after this game. All right, interesting. Cool.
Excellent. And one is the king is dead. Oh boy.
The king hadn't said anything yesterday, I didn't think, though.
No, he didn't. I think actually, I think he was reaped. I think there is.
Could have been a reap. I was just realizing that the king didn't say anything yesterday. Did they vote?
Yeah.
I don't even know if they voted. Let's see. No, abstains. So
yeah,
I think that could have been a reap.
That could have been a reap. Yeah. This could be
Does
Reaper.
Reaper tend to go for king early right now? Is that a thing? Whoa.
Ooh. Ouch.
That hurts big time.
Yep, I agree. Kill 4.
So, I'm scoring to want to be elect me as neutral king. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think the court's gonna allow that. Not after you force Prince to miss X.
What did 8 claim? Paladin, that's right.
Yeah, 8 claimed Paladin. I believe 11 did as well.
No. "13 claimed Alchemist.
No, I said 11, not 13. Sorry.
Okay.
Let's see here. The Alchemist wants to be king. That's odd.
Yeah.
Oh, and Alchemist got king. Okay.
Alchemist got it.
Interesting. I mean, the Alchemist is kind of confirmed at this point. There's only 2. Well, actually, that's the third. Actually, Scorned is the third neutral claim here. So the Alchemist could potentially be.
Killing.
Yeah, that could be neutral killing potentially.
Yeah.
And that's why I say I like to look for scum in the neutral claim space here, because now we know there's already 1 dead neutral and 2 other neutral claims. Like, to be honest, as Prince, I would have killed one of the 2 to confirm the space.
Oh, one of the 2. I see. One of the 2 neutrals to confirm the other one, and then you wouldn't be risking X's at that point.
Yeah. $16.
So there's a wolf that happened.
Yeah, confirmed. What's 16?
Some slow voting, some switching going on. That there's something.
Yeah, it seems like there's something weird going here.
Yes, something strange has happened there. It was split pretty even between 11 and 8 there for a while. This person claims Paladin, but is kind of suspected of being a cult leader, I believe.
Yeah, that's definitely usually a suspicion when someone is seen by Princess as special invest and they claim Paladin. That could be a thing.
Yeah, it definitely can be. It definitely does seem to be something that's often claimed by evils. What do you find is the most commonly evil claimed role here?
Sadly enough, Knight and Maid are 2 of the most faked roles.
Really now?
Yeah.
I get Knight, especially with you showing up as NK, basically, as like a killing.
Right. But unfortunately, like, my opinion though is like Knight shouldn't be as faked as it is.
Why is that?
Because it's
too
like
obvious.
It's too obvious, and it's just like in Town of Salem, just like newbies claiming what they show up to as investigator.
Exactly. I say that all the time. You don't want to claim what you show up as necessarily. Sometimes you do, if that's what the space is. But
right,
a
if
lot
that's
of
the
times
space, yeah.
9 says, I healed 11. 9 still claiming Hunter. 13 was claiming Alchemist is now King. So what if they were neutral killing? What if they were the killing? They become Psycho King?
Yeah, they'd be Psycho King. We would know that if people stop being reaped and just start dying.
Start dying immediately, exactly. Okay, co-leader down. I feel like there's probably some voting that could be read here. This is one of those times when I think you can start reading those votes, couldn't you? Because it seems like that was a really close vote right there for a while. It makes me think that evils were making some plays. So,
right. Okay.
Yeah, all right. Interesting. Oh. Cool. I also like how this how they have a different sort of saving procedure to the will, that your will automatically gets saved at the end of the night.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that.
King killed.
Yep. Looks like it might have been a reap again. Ooh, was neutral king. So that means that 4 is the other... 4 probably is the other neutral, which means there was a low roll on BD rolls. Meaning there's only 6
so
more
there was
BD
3 neutrals then, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Scorned, probably 3 who claimed scorned. And
Yep.
appears to be the case because the princess found noble as KO.
Yep.
Mercenary, and then the alchemist's gone king. So there's still Reaper as of yesterday, it seems.
Yeah.
Bugs is saying everyone forced of the 7 was killer or offensive. Oh, can cult leader be blocked? Are they immune to rule block? They are not. So if that roadblock is legitimate, then if that butler is legitimate, that means there hasn't been many conversion potential here.
But being a cult game, you know, Butler, the 3 classes that are most suspicious in cult game is Court Wizard, Butler, and Drunk.
Is that because what they become?
Yeah, well, it's because they all do the same thing. Their equivalents all do the same thing. Because all cult,
so
like,
Invoker does... the Invoker.
Yeah, Invoker does the same thing as Drunk and Butler, and the Ritualist does the same thing as Court Wizard. Well, swap.
Gotcha. So there could be a potential in which that Butler claim was fake role blocking their cult leader and is actually an Invoker. Okay. Adept voted up. Also was occupied this night.
Yeah.
Bug said cult majority up the prince. Well, maybe they were faking that. So 11 was previously bled. And right now I'm unsure as if there's any other wolfing that's happened. Don't waste Hunter.
Executions have it here.
Let's see. 11 and 12 both pardoned. 12 claimed that there was a cult majority after they became king.
Yeah.
And said to vote up the prince. Then they pardoned this. That is interesting. Let's see what happened. Troll box? Bugs claims, but they did pardon that. That's cult leader down. Yeah. If they were not getting rollback on that night on the cult leader, if 12, who I think claimed Butler, it was actually Invoker and did not actually rollback the cult leader, there could be more cult here. Otherwise, there's probably not many more.
Yeah.
But there does appear to still be a neutral killing out there as well. So. Interesting. Let's see. 11 wanted to pardon 15, but I believe
That
they're
he did.
still wolf.
Yeah, they're wolfed by Hunter.
12 also voted to pardon, and they claimed that they were cult with the cult majority, but I don't know what the heck that play was. 6 is still Prince. Oh, he claimed that he was Trollbox. Claimed that he was Trollbox, which would make some sense, I suppose, because I really don't think cult actually have majority. Although they did inno that, which is definitely a little bit suspicious.
And I'm dead.
Me too. I just died today as well.
Were you 5?
So I was associated. I was 5 the maid, which is apparently broken.
Yeah, I saw the NK visit you.
Oh, you saw NK visit me.
Yep, I was 11. I was Seeker.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, so it said that let's see, it said 11 and 6 are incompatible. 6 is Prince. So maybe it's not broken, maybe it's not bugged. Or maybe it also shows BD as incompatible right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you know if it's bugged or not?
I have no confirmation on that.
Now I have another question for you. And so you were cult leader. Nicely done then.
Yep.
Nicely done. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, I was reaped the other day, so I wasn't able to do anything.
Yeah.
But
and you got the bait too.
yeah.
That's
so
funny.
Maid seems a little bit goofy right now.
So
it
was
starts with
everything
a random player. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
know
you're
that.
the first person you match against is random, and then you go with go with the next person every night. No, that's the way it was built.
Okay. I don't know the last time I had Maid, to be entirely honest. I don't remember actually playing as Maid before.
Yeah. So yeah, 16 here being pushed up. This is the NK 100%. I was Seeker. I saw them visit you. And
all right,
12,
so I feel
12
like
is
I
correct.
could have done a better job then.
Yeah, 12 is correct here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. I was gonna say 12 is correct here. The cult and the even scum will generally out the NK when they have to in the late game, and that's what I did.
Yes. Oh, I see.
And I actually, by the way, I actually did get a convert off, so this game is still going.
This game is still going after this. Interesting.
Yes, this game is still going.
So you were claiming Butler though, correct?
No, Paladin. That's what I was
You were claiming
originally.
Pally. Okay. Who was
Yeah,
the Butler claim here?
I don't remember. But there is yeah, there's a Reaper. So 4 is likely the scorn, as they said they are. So if the Prince is smart, he knows who to jail, and it's 3.
But is Prince still here, or is Prince reaped?
Prince
didn't say anything.
Oh, he didn't.
Oh,
say
he
anything.
said one thing.
Oh.
He said 16. He said 16 up. That's all he said though. And then he
okay.
abstained, so I was a little bit confused. I saw the abstain, and I didn't see anything from him.
Oh, if that's the only thing he said, that could have been a troll box. From the score.
It is the only thing he said. He did not vote. 16.
If he didn't vote, that was a troll box from the score. Nice.
That's Force troll box. That's pretty crazy.
That is excellent.
Let's see. So who dies now?
Let's see
that's
here.
crazy.
The new
Does Colt get a
leader-
convert tonight?
No, I converted. They have to wait a night. So they have to... Ooh, no, dude. You have to kill the king. You have to kill the king! Oh,
I'm
God,
going to
stop.
guess that the person who was converted is Hunter, but I'm...
No, actually, it's not the hunter. And why is he attacking
Really?
the
I
hunter,
feel like
too?
I would have gone for Hunter there. So why didn't you go for Hunter?
And there it is. GG. Why would you attack the hunter?
Oh, man.
He attacked the hunter. You would go for the king here and not the hunter.
I feel like you would want to convert the Hunter because the Hunter was confirmed, basically.
Yeah, basically. I guess I should have converted him. But I didn't want a chance that he was bearing, and if he had a bear, then he would have been immune.
Yeah.
Well, GG.
GG. I won even though I didn't do much. Or maybe I did. I don't know. I suppose that I found you. Why?
Yeah.
Now, I want to go back and see, actually. I hate it. It's going to kick me out of the game. Why did I choose you? Was it the slow vote? Is that why I chose you?
Yeah, I slow voted on 15.
I'm trying to remember why it was that I went for you next. Or was that my night too? Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, so that's the first time I ever played Maid. I feel like I kind of lost track of where things were going. I knew 6 was Prince, so I kind of tried to check you against the Prince, hoping that would give me a more accurate read than you against 11 or 14 it was originally. Yeah. But because I don't know if it's bugged or not, I wanted to check you again. So I checked against Prince. Is that a pretty reasonable thing to do?
Oh yes, yeah. The Prince is the ultimate control. Like because there's only 2 things that'll be incompatible with the Prince. 3 things. One is a Fool or a Scorned. The other is another Royal Blood, and then the other is Scum. So you only have 2 choices on what is incompatible with the Prince. It's either Scum or Royal Blood.
And if they don't claim Royal Blood, they're Scum.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I see. So that was my plan there, but I checked you against the Prince after checking you against 14. I guess that's kind of how it works, though, anyway, because I didn't know that. I thought you were able to select 2 different people. It's way more powerful, actually, or that would be way more powerful, probably overpowered, if you were able to select 2 people.
It would be way too strong if Maid was allowed to select its first match, because just because since the random already has a chance of being the neutral killer early. Yeah, that just makes it so that it's just completely a possible overpowered thing. It's kind of like Maid is kind of like in Direwolf, that one class that checks if two people are on the same team.
Is that Oracle? I think that might be the Oracle that does that.
Yeah, I think it's Oracle.
Yeah,
the Oracle.
Yeah. Speaking of another great game, so Direwolf is another great social deduction. All right, well. I hope you guys learned something from watching here. If you did, you should go ahead and check out Curseus' channel. I'm going to have that linked in the description. Curseus, what would you say you play? Mostly Throne of Lies?
Not mostly. I do like a lot of mobile gaming, some AAA gaming. Here and there, like I do a lot of variety, but mostly like a lot of it was like early videos on my channel are mobile gaming, specifically a mobile game called Empires and Allies by Zynga Games. It's kind of like it's like a Clash of Clans-esque kind of game.
So you dabble in Throne of Lies. You have how many hours, though, in Throne of Lies?
Over 1,000.
Yeah, over 1,000. So way better at the game than I am. So if you're looking to learn some more Throne of Lies stuff, check out Curseus' channel. Again, link in the description. Thank you so much for joining, dude. Thank you for the information and for the tactics. I appreciate the learning experience here.
Yep, no problem, dude.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell if you're new to the channel. Check out Skimm's channel. A link in the description will be down there. So you check that out. That'd be fantastic. If you go subscribe to Skimm, he's a fantastic gamer. And as always, I'll see everybody in the next video. Bye-bye.